self-transformation overrated? A psychological perspective. Do you feel stuck, wanting to change but not knowing where to begin? Have you ever asked yourself, how can I become the best version of myself? Today, we will embark on an exciting journey into the psychology of self-transformation, a secret utilized by greats like Nelson Mandela, Carl Jung, and even ordinary people like you and me. Stay tuned, as this video might change the way you see yourself forever. Self-transformation isn't merely about changing habits or achieving a specific goal. It's a deeper process of reshaping one's essence, perceptions, and behaviors. This journey requires profound self-awareness, courage to confront personal limitations, and perseverance to overcome them. Renowned psychologist Carl Jung once said, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." This statement suggests that achieving true transformation requires understanding and accepting the incomplete parts of oneself. Let's start by understanding the true meaning of self-transformation. It's not about escaping your current self or conforming to an idealized societal image. Instead, it's a journey back to your authentic self, shedding layers of fear, prejudice, and constraints. Viktor Frankl, the Austrian neurologist and Holocaust survivor, shared profound insights about life's meaning in his book Man's Search for Meaning. He said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." This quote illustrates one of the core elements of self-transformation: self-awareness. Awareness of oneself is the first and most critical step in this journey. You can't change what you don't understand. This requires self-reflection and confronting difficult questions. Who am I really? What are my core values? What am I living for? These aren't easy questions to answer, but they are the keys to unlocking change. However, awareness alone isn't enough. To transform, you must address your core beliefs, those unconscious convictions driving your actions. These beliefs are like lenses through which you view the world. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll unconsciously act in ways that affirm that belief. Thomas Edison's life demonstrates how changing core beliefs can change one's destiny. As a child, he was labeled not intelligent enough to learn by a teacher, but his mother refused to accept this label and instilled in him the belief that he was a genius. That belief enabled him to overcome countless challenges to become one of the greatest inventors of all time. Another vital aspect of the transformation journey is understanding that significant change doesn't happen overnight. Instead, it is built on small, daily steps. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, explains that improving yourself by just 1% every day can make you 37 times better by the end of a year. Consider the construction of the Great Wall of China. This monumental feat wasn't completed in a year but was the result of millions of carefully placed bricks over generations. The lesson is clear: small, consistent actions can lead to monumental change. Finally, remember that self-transformation is not a solitary journey. We can learn from the stories, lessons, and experiences of others. Nelson Mandela, after 27 years of imprisonment, not only transformed himself but also changed an entire nation. He once said, "I realized that if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison." Mandela's story teaches us the power of forgiveness and compassion, key elements in overcoming pain and moving forward. Self-transformation is a complex yet profoundly rewarding journey requiring mastery of foundational elements to achieve success. At the forefront is self-awareness. Socrates famously said, "Know thyself," a reminder that all change begins with understanding who you are, including your strengths and weaknesses. Self-awareness goes beyond mere knowledge of oneself. It involves understanding your motivations, beliefs, and emotions. Once self-awareness is established, the next step is altering core beliefs, the deeply ingrained perceptions that shape how you view the world and yourself. Beliefs act as filters, determining how you respond to life. For example, believing "I'm not good enough" reinforces negative patterns, while reframing failures as opportunities for growth can change your entire outlook. Thomas Edison exemplifies this principle. Despite being dismissed as slow by his teacher, his mother instilled in him a belief in his genius. which propelled him to overcome countless failures and achieve world-changing innovations. Changing core beliefs is challenging, requiring an essential support system, small but consistent actions. We often fall into the trap of thinking major change requires monumental effort, but lasting transformation comes from small steps taken daily. As James Clear explains in Atomic Habits, small improvements compounded over time lead to extraordinary outcomes. Imagine standing before a massive block of marble. While most see it as lifeless stone, Michelangelo saw the statue of David within. He famously said, "I did not carve David. It was already there. I simply removed the excess marble." This metaphor illustrates the journey of self-transformation. Within each of us lies our potential, waiting to be uncovered. To unlock it, we must strip away fear, prejudice, and self-imposed limitations. This journey often begins with a moment of awakening, a turning point where you realize your current life no longer aligns with your deeper desires or values. A profound example comes from Buddha. Born into luxury, he realized material comforts didn't bring true happiness, prompting him to embark on a quest for enlightenment. His story reminds us that transformation begins with confronting uncertainties and the most profound questions about life's meaning. Self-transformation also reshapes our view of failure. Consider Thomas Edison, who famously stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 1.000 ways that won't work." Reframing failure as part of the growth process is crucial for maintaining motivation during transformation. Additionally, transformation is not a solo endeavor. Humans are social beings, and connections with others play an essential role. Movements like the American Civil Rights Movement, led by figures like Martin Luther King Jr., demonstrate how collective effort and community support can amplify individual change and impact broader society. Self-transformation begins with a single yet powerful decision: the decision to change. Now, ask yourself, what's holding me back? Is it fear, doubt, or old habits? Identifying these barriers is a significant first step in your journey. So, what do you think? Is self-transformation as challenging as you once thought? Or did today's stories resonate with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire me and others. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like to help the content reach more people. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss future insights. Life is a series of changes, and each small step today can lead to big transformations tomorrow. I'm excited to walk this journey with you. Are you ready to begin your transformation?